Colorado. Man, this is exciting. Just thinking of adventure, taking pictures, hanging with like-minded people. This is gonna be great. But honestly, this story started 2 years ago when Shawn and I drove across the country to hike the Maroon Bells and drove all the way back. This trip that we're going on right now was actually planned because of that experience for 2 reasons. 1, I needed to see more of the state, and so did Shawn. And 2, our wives were pretty mad that we went to a bucket list hiking place without them. Even with 2 years to plan this trip, we still had no actual plan a week leading up to this. We got together and 4 of us sat there and struggled through many different ideas, everyone with a different agenda, and finally landed on something that the group would be happy with. We landed on a travel day, which we're watching now, a day to hike a 14,000 footer, a separate 4-day hike with 3 overnights, and a day to hang out in Aspen after driving over the Continental Divide to get there. Hopefully, this explains why there's so much luggage. Finally got the rental car after an hour wait. Let's get all this freaking luggage in here. Hopefully it fits. Speaking of luggage, when you go on a vacation, you have to pack all your camping stuff and vacation stuff. Luggage happens, for sure. Packed to the gill, but we got it in. Good job.
Thank you.
Good job. Are you guys ready to go get some food?
Yeah, so ready. Starving. Not enough vodka.
Plan is to get some food in Denver somewhere, because we have a 2-hour drive to Vail.
I'm gonna try this real quick. Vacation boomy.
Okay. So you guys are gonna do. Shawn, do you have food too?
No, I'm sorry.
All right. When are we allowed to do this?
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
All right. What does it do?
Happy vacation. Love you. Happy vacation. Happy vacation.
That's weird.
I can't believe it's actually here. I feel like you can talk about it for like.
Getting a burger?
Well, no, I don't know. We were just kicking around the idea of doing apps.
Oh, that's okay. You guys do whatever.
And I was saying I kind of could go for that.
This is supposed to be served.
How uncomfortable was he? He was so uncomfortable.
Oh, now he's got a drink.
He's getting drunk now.
Sarah, great job. I love it. Oh, yeah.
How's it?
After a few drinks and some really good food and great times, we got back in our rental car to go to our destination. We were pretty much on Interstate 70 the whole entire time. It goes from Baltimore to Utah. The highest point on this road reaches 11,158 feet, and it's recognized as an engineering masterpiece. Needless to say, after about a 2-hour drive, we made it to our destination. We made it.
It smells like fall.
After a 2-hour drive from the airport, which turned into a 5-hour drive because we had to stop lots of places, had lots of fun, saw lots of things, we are at the stream side in Vail where we're gonna stay for the week. Well, actually, we're not gonna stay the whole time because we have some hikes. We have a couple overnighters, actually one big loop. But right now we gotta get all this luggage that we just piled into this car and took here and get into our place. So I wanted to close out this video the right way. But unfortunately, when I closed out this video, the file was corrupt, and I didn't know that until the next day when I went to download it onto my computer. So I'm gonna summarize basically what I said. Long travel day, need sleep, see you tomorrow. What's up guys, Trailkilla here. Good morning, day 2, official day in Colorado, and I just woke up, ate a bowl of cereal. Today, Shawn picked a hike we're gonna do since we had an extra day, and I believe it's Tori's Peak and Gray's Peak, which are about 14,300 feet each, and pretty popular hike because it's one of the easier 14ers and you can do 2 in one day, and it's close to proximity to people. I was reading some reports and they were saying that between 2 and 4 o'clock in the morning the top lot fills up pretty quickly, but there is some road parking. If you're lucky you'll get that. If not, there's a lower parking lot which adds about 3 miles each way, and we might have to do that, but from what I understand it's worth it. It's a great hike. Super excited to see what that's all about. I'll see you guys when we get there. Alright, we got about 0.25 miles up the road, which is a little head start, but you can see that it's already backing up on the road. Upper lot is full. We could have got here super early in the morning, but after a long day of travel and very limited sleep the day before of travel, for all 4 of us actually, we opted to sleep in, and we'll take this extra little bit of mileage and just get it done. So as we've been hiking for a little while, I want to point out that if you see a bunch of cars that are parked early on in the road, don't freak out. Keep going. You may find parking. There's been tons of spots where you can still park, where you could get a little more cheap up to the top lot. That's Gray's, the tall one?
No, I believe
that's
I'm
Gray's.
assuming now the Tori's is the taller one.
Oh yeah, okay.
I think we go left to go to Gray's. Cool.
We're about 13,000 feet, maybe a little bit more, and I can tell you that the elevation, being this high up, makes it hard to breathe. Everything feels a little heavier in your body, especially your legs, and you have to stop a lot more. Coming from ground zero, and wherever we live on the East Coast, to this is challenging. Snack break, lunch break, whatever we want to call it. I think we got it like, I don't know, a mile left, and we should be able to get up there. Just slow and steady. I made it up, and let me tell you, I wanted to give up so many times right around 13,000 feet where I was just like, this is a great view. I don't need to get up here. We pushed on, went really slow, took lots of breaks, but I made it up here. What'd you find, Bill? Oh, that's some good proof there too. Check it out. Yes. I don't know if you guys can see, but it's snowing. Just one of the many things that we have encountered, which is super cold weather too. But it's neat to be up here, and it's snowing in the first day of September. Second day, I don't know where we are, but we're at the beginning of September. One of the coolest things about being up top this high in these mountains is that there's actually still animals up here that pretty much make this home. And I remember from 2 years ago, me and Shawn seeing goats and stuff, and Sarah spotted a mountain goat / ram / sheep, and I'm not really sure what it is because I don't see them around me, so I'm gonna look it up. It's something like that, but it was really cool and white. Check this out. now that we've seen the side with the animal, we are going to go over to the other side, check that out. Oh, look at that down there. That lake down there is cool. So now that we conquered one of these 14ers, we're not going to do the other one in the interest of time because we want to hang out in the town a little bit and not just go straight into a 4-day hike tomorrow. So we're going to go back, head down now, get back to the car, get washed up, and go get some dinner. Good morning, what's going on? Trailkilla here. It is day 3 in Colorado, and this is the big trip. This is the Continental Divide, East Continental Divide trail that we're going to be doing today. And we're doing it in 4 days, 3 nights. So, let me show you what we're doing on the map. Alright, so this is the loop that we're doing in yellow. We're going to be going to this trailhead, Green Mountain Trail, and hiking up to sunrise. It's not a very far hike. But the next day we have to go all the way around to around here, then a short hike, and then a medium hike back to the car. That's the plan.
I'm all ready.
What are you doing again?
At the campsite, you'll see a silver arrowhead, and that's where you should put your tent. Okay. But if there's dead trees right there, don't put your tent right there. Put it where it's safest.
Where it's safe. Okay, but that's the suggested
That's the
spot.
suggested.
Is there any suggested places to go see other things, like little trails here and there? That
Yeah,
are
so
on
if you
here?
guys wanna go on like little days, so let's see. By sunset, there really isn't too much.
Okay.
Trying to think. Haynack Lakes is a little 1.5 mile spur, but I don't think you guys are gonna have time for that.
So anything down here?
Well, if you get up top and it's like nice weather in the morning, like sunrise, I'd walk over to the top of Flat Top Mountain.
Oh yeah, okay.
Which is really cool views down like into this glacier and into the lakes. Yeah, so that's
cool.
just like less than a half a mile off the main trail. So if you get up there and you guys are all feeling good,
Just more motivation to get started at 5 a.m.
Yeah, then you can bag a peak.
Yep.
Cool.
And then if you end up getting down to Pine Martin and having time to kill, and some of you have energy or whatnot, go up to Lake Nakoni. It is really, really, really pretty.
Nice.
You could even do that the next morning.
You
We
could.
have such a short hike to.
And this is all
Trail Day.
downhill and pretty flat.
So that
this
might
is
be nice.
uphill, but not super steep or
They
anything.
wanted to see the lake, so that's
Lake
good.
Nakoni is
Nice.
All right, good stuff.
beautiful.
We'll save that as a surprise.
Thank you.
We are getting ready to get out of here right now. We got the packs on. Got 3 miles to get to our first campsite, which is great because we need to rest. We have 12 miles after that. Let's get going. Syntax 77.
Yeah, what's up?
We are officially off the first part of this hike, which is the actual lollipop stick, as I would call it, which takes us to the loop. We started at Green Mountain Trailhead, and that was that first like 1.7 miles to the actual loop. So now we're gonna continue going this direction and get to our campsite, which is, I don't know, maybe a mile or two up the way. So we're almost there. I think you did. did on my camera.
Does it
It looked like you squeezed its butt. Oh yeah, you did. So what we're looking for is a site south of the trail on top of a knoll. The site is surrounded by spruce and is about 70 yards uphill beyond a bridge over a creek. The wood sign indicates the path to the site. The path may be marked by a red arrowhead on the trees. Well, the girls did a good job setting the tent up. Good job, guys, good job. Using the Nemo 3P is a great idea. For 2 people, a lot of room because it's a 3-person tent. But you can squeeze 4 in. It works. Yeah. And the boys, we set up this Cuban fiber tarp I brought in case it rained, which it's starting to do right now, for a little shelter chill area. And that worked out pretty good because everybody can get under here with our chairs that I convinced somehow everybody to get. I don't remember exactly how I did it, but everybody got the same chair in different colors, and we're finally using them. They are the A-Light chairs. Mayfly. There we go. Thank you. And they're pretty chill. You don't have to have this little piece here that keeps it stable. You can actually just have it as a rocker and use your legs. But it's peace of mind. It's not that much heavier. But they're super comfortable.
Right. Sarah bought the
You look very comfy in your rocker.
I am comfy.
I'm glad you guys like the chairs. I was worried. I know Mr. Ultralight over here was worried about it, but you like it on this trip, right?
Like I said, once you get it here,
right.
you feel like a rock star.
All right. Good stuff.
Yep.
The stream right here. Here, listen to that is nice, man.
Yep.
Thanks.
Give it to Roger. Roger.
Roger.
Roger, where is he? That
I
squirrel.
haven't seen him recently.
He's a chipmunk.
He's a chicken?
A chicken.
Chipmunk.
Roger's a chicken.
I thought you said chicken, and I was like, why is he a chicken? He's a squirrel. And you're telling me he's not a squirrel, he's a chipmunk?
Chicken.
But he's in between the size of a squirrel and chipmunk.
Why are you talking to on Roger?
No, he's a squirrel.
Is he a squirrel?
He looks like him, like a squirrel and a chipmunk made a baby.
Yeah, but
You
the
like a
squirrels
combo?
He
around,
doesn't have the thick, fluffy
the
tail.
squirrels
like a
around
squirrel.
here are smaller
He
than
has a
the
tail,
East Coast
but
ones.
not. He doesn't look like the markings of the chipmunk.
Or is it a big chipmunk?
Oh.
Now we need to know.
I mean, he's obviously eating good.
I think it was a rabbit. Definitely was a rabbit.
Definitely a rabbit.
It's really a rabbit.
No.
It's definitely a bear.
What's his name?
Roger.
Roger. All right.
Roger Rabbit. See, it is a rabbit.
Let's go find Roger.
Mike, what are you doing?
Waiting for Richard.
Richard. Roger.
Num num num. All right.
Well, as we finish dinner, I'm just going to say that today's hike was amazing. 4 miles. 4 miles, that's it. What an amazing day it was compared to yesterday. But we've been chilling, eating. It's very good. We're going to finish dinner. We're going to get in tent. We're going to get sleep early because we have to get up at 4 in the morning. No joke. 4 in the morning to get 12 miles out of the way. But really, we're just trying to get over the mountains, like I said, before it storms. I'll check you guys out tomorrow. On day 2 of the hike, we woke up around 4:30 in the morning and packed up and started hiking in the dark.
All right. Good.
Yep.
Sure.
So I hiked up this waterfall that we just found on this trail. It's about 6:30. It means the sun is coming out. Sunrise might happen. I think we might have a good view of the sky lighting up from up here. So I told everybody to come up here. We can eat breakfast and then get back on the trail. Let me go get them. It's really pretty over here. You can see the sunrise probably. I don't know, but I mean, we'll see the skylight up regardless. This might be a good spot to kind of watch the sun light up the sky and get some coffee since there's water here and this awesome open view right here. What do you think?
Pretty good for
Yeah?
breakfast.
Not bad.
I like it.
Pop-Tarts for breakfast, Starbucks coffee to go along with it. Gotta get this thing popping so we can eat and get back on the trail. After we drank our coffee and ate our quick breakfast, we kept hiking in the lower tree-covered area along the stream. It's pretty, right?
Yeah, so pretty.
There were many pockets of changing landscape along this particular section. Wow. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Wow, this is cool looking. Just came from that dead forest. What a cool experience. And just opened up into this beautiful, beautiful area. So, I may be wrong, but if you look at this ridge up here, I think that is what will be up on all the way across until we get down. So we're getting close, guys.
And our llamas are gonna meet us up here.
No
shortly,
llamas.
right?
No, you got to carry all your stuff. Sorry.
Take us the rest of the way.
These llama wishes.
Llama wishes.
After 4 hours or so of hiking, we finally made it to the end of what I would consider an easy part of this hike. What's it say, dude?
Mountains don't care.
What?
Notice how this trail wanders across Bighorn Flats and lies exposed above tree line for several miles. Okay. Beyond are precipitous cliffs, glaciers, steep snowshoots. Weather conditions can rapidly become severe. In snow or fog, hikers can easily lose the trail. Not good. That's why we're leaving early today. With rock cairns, you'll find your way through this area on the ad-libbing now. Do not attempt this route in bad weather, as whiteouts are not unusual even in the summer. Don't be afraid to turn back when in doubt. Don't get summer fever.
This is an epic hike. I mean, it's blowing my mind already. The views from up here so far have been amazing. I went ahead a little bit, the group's back there, but like, you gotta see this. It's just insane.
You gotta make a Jersey horse run. Yeah.
Oh man.
As we ascended towards the exposed section of the loop, we saw marmots and pikas, or pikas, I'm not really sure how to pronounce that, but needless to say, we can add these animals to our small animal list. We saw squirrels and chipmunks that we camped with yesterday. That one's different.
Ooh, that's one of those pikas or something.
Huh.
P-I-K-A. Yeah.
Enjoying the sun. All right, you have a good one.
Is there like a honey badger? Is that your friend over there? Oh, look, there's two of those little guys running around. Cuties. I'm gonna take one home.
They're like chinchillas.
He's so cute. He's checking us out, man.
I know. Keeping an eye out.
I just set wrong focus on something.
Look at him over there. See the other one? They're like a mouse and a something.
Before going above the tree line, we stopped for a snack and water fill up.
central Colorado River Basin, including Eagle and Edwards. Today, partly sunny. Isolated showers and thunderstorms in the afternoon. Highs in the 70s.
How about this hike?
How about it?
Ass kicker up here. Wow. You aren't kidding. Oh, that's neat. Wow.
Nice reward.
So I learned on this trip from Syntax77, who was a wealth of knowledge, by the way. I'm sure you guys already know this if you watch his channel. He explained what an actual percentage means when it comes to weather. When they say 20% chance, it's kind of like if God was throwing a dart at a dartboard. That's how he explained it. There's a 20% chance that dart is going to hit us. Well, we got that dart. And there's nothing worse than hail hitting your face as you're walking. We kept pushing on, despite the bad weather, following the cairns, and by the time we were almost off of the exposed ridge, the storm stopped, and we were able to descend with better weather. We're about 3 to 4 miles away from where we're going to be camping, and we're making good time. What a success so far. So I'm going to head back down.
Shut up.
That's pretty. I think we're going to be camping in those woods down there.
Where?
Down in there. In that valley. Yep.
That's a stairway to heaven.
Huh. After zigzagging our way back and forth down from the exposed ridge to the valley, Sarah spotted a moose that we could add to our animal list, but not small this time, very large. Then she spotted a deer.
You're like the forest whisperer right now.
Just look around when I spot animals.
Sarah, you're killing it on the spotting animals thing.
Maybe I was like a safari guide in my previous life.
They did say the evenings when everything wakes up around here.
Yeah.
No.
Shawn, get it to look. Do a deer call.
It is a deer call.
You got this, dude. I have faith in you.
Nothing.
That was good.
What was it? Is that what they did?
I don't know, but I loved it.
That's a deer grunt.
Do it again. A deer grunt.
Bark.
He's like, you don't sound cute.
And then she's like, I want to talk to you.
Now, this was a very long hike, and everybody had anticipation to get to the campsite. And every time we thought we were there, based on the proximity to the location that we were supposed to camp at, there was a part that zigzagged all the way down to the very bottom of the valley about 100 times. And when your morale is down because you're tired, that seems like it takes forever. But despite wanting to stop, we kept pushing on and finally got to our campsite, which was absolutely amazing. Pine Martin number 2. All right. And we're here. We got a clear view of the sky and a mountain. That's beautiful.
Wow.
We got a mountain And a sky to look at tonight.
Dude, I'll take this.
This is good. This is good. I'm all over it. Tent. Again, picturesque. Magazine worthy. With that mountain behind it. Yeah. Oh, and one over here too. Very cool. Chill spot. And why is the chill spot over here? Because tonight we're gonna see the stars. Wide open sky with that in the background. That is pretty cool. Just in case it rains, we have our emergency tarp up. But really, I'm starving. We gotta get eaten. We gotta get the food going. So then we can get to bed because we did what, 14 miles today? Holy moly.
idea.
It was just
14.
a lot, right?
It was 14.
14.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like.
Good thing though, tomorrow we have like 5 miles and a little out and back that we're gonna try to do to surprise the girls. But
Pizza.
I can't talk anymore, I'm so hungry. I'll see you guys in a minute. Got this thing burning. Tonight I'm gonna have good to go mushroom risotto, which was one of my favorite ones. It's just real heavy and flavorful and it'll keep me in bed all night. What are you eating, babe? What'd you pick?
I'm eating a Mexican quinoa bowl.
Oh, Mexican quinoa. I have not had that one. I'll have to try it.
Butternut squash and black beans in
Nice.
a mole poblano sauce.
That sounds good, man. Shawn, what are you eating? What's your description?
I have pasta bolognese, which is like spaghetti with meat sauce, but it's actually rotini noodles, I think.
Okay. And what's Sarah doing?
Same thing.
Nice. You don't even have to share. I didn't film eating dinner because it's boring. That's all I'm going to say. Good night. I'll see you in the morning. Good morning, guys. Trailkilla here. It is day 3. Last night I went to bed pretty early. I think I slept 10 hours. It's 8 o'clock now. Everybody else is still sleeping, so I'm not going to talk too loud. But I wanted to review what we're going to do today and what we did already. We started at Green Mountain and went to Sunset, our first day, which was very short and easy. Then we went all the way on our second day through steady elevation, awesome views, which you just saw, all the way around, all the way down, zigzagging, 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 mad descending all the way to this little side trail to Pine Martin where we are right now. Now, what we have to do is backtrack a little bit and just go to Twinberry today. So it's like 5 miles, but there's no elevation, it's all flat. So what I want to do, and I'm going to get the girls to buy in on this because their mind's going to be blown, is hike all the way up this mountain to get to this lake, this mountain lake, and maybe even go to this mountain lake. Because from all the way over here, we saw this lake and it looked amazing. And the girls wish they could get there. So I'm going to make that wish happen and we're going to get there. I talked to Syntax77 about it yesterday and he's all in on it too. So we're going to do that. I'm going to go get breakfast going, get some coffee, and I'll see you on the trail.
Thank you. Okay.
That looks like Slender Man or something, like a ghost coming
Look at
through. It like squished him.
And half of his face is
Oh
gone.
no!
Oh,
That's
God.
super scary. Mike, check yourself out in that photo. Mike?
I think he's checking you out.
I know, what are you doing to me? He's not responding. It's just a floating camera, I guess. Mike disappeared.
Look. I'm not showing you.
Okay, I'm looking.
I'm not looking.
Just Shawn's sexy. All right, hold on. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Breakfast is done. We are almost packed up. I'm gonna try something I never tried before. My Gregory backpack has the top lid actually can turn into a hip pouch. So for this day hike, or this little side shoot that we're gonna do up to this lake. I'm gonna try it out for the first time. So I got a couple things packed into this thing. We'll see how it works. I don't know about you, babe, but hiking with no pack is awesome. Yeah. I like your little rain jacket pouch you got. That's cool. It's like my pouch. Yeah, this is good. Yep. Awesome. Working out good. Very comfortable. I got the essentials I need. Not too bad so far. Oh yeah. Wow. Oh. So yesterday we were up on that looking over here at the lake, which we look pretty close to finally. Those clouds we were just looking at seem like they're coming right for us. So I'm gonna put this on just in case. I'll see you guys in a little bit, but you gotta go in here. Lucky for you guys, I got to take you out of the rain jacket. It hasn't rained, but we made it. Well, I couldn't be any happier with this. This was amazing. It is starting to rain. It's cool looking at the raindrops on the lake, but you guys gotta go away because I don't want this camera ruined because we still have some trip to do. I'll see you guys when it stops raining. Well, now that we got off the top of that mountain looking at that lake, it's warmed up a little bit. It looks like the sun is trying to peek out, but it is still raining, so I gotta put you guys back in my pocket soon. We are back at the waterfall, which led to our campsite. What an amazing thing to see on this trip. Welcome back. Look at that. Sunshine. Thank goodness. So hopefully the rain's done for the rest of this hike. Again, we only have a short 4 more miles to go to get to camp. It's an easy day. And you know, not much going on in terms of great views here, but it's a really easy, nice walk through the woods so far. And I like it. It's good on my feet compared to yesterday. Wow, a meadow lake. That's cool. Yeah, I guess that is more of a pond, not a lake. Definitely moose coming to drink from here. Wow. Now this is the end of the year, so this spot is pretty dried up. But in the spring, when all the snow is melting, this whole thing is probably a giant pond lake thing. Wow, this is cool stuff. Lunchtime. It is about 3:30. I had projected that we were gonna stop for lunch around 4. But there's a nice little streamside spot right here. We are probably getting closer to our campsite, which is Twinberry, and it's about 0.5 miles away from Cascade Falls, which tells me that there's going to be a nice waterfall to see. It also has rocky benches, so there's probably lots of places to sit. Sounds amazing. I mean, if it's anything like the last two, it's going to be great. Looking forward to that. But right now, we're about to eat our rice burrito bowl flavored with chicken. Hopefully it's real chicken. It's not just flavored weird chicken, but we'll find out. Haven't ever had this Alpine Air Foods thing before, so we're giving that a try for the first time. Babe, can you go get 16 ounces of water?
I got it.
Thank you.
Information come through on my Colorado map or streams or anything, but it does have campsites listed. Whatever.
Oh, well,
I mean, that's something, right?
So it's only 2 miles away.
Yeah, we're not too far.
It's, yeah, I didn't get super accurate. I just did in a straight line. It's 1.6.
We'll just round up to 17 and let
Now
us know.
it's 1.6 miles if you measure a straight, like straight line. So with the curves of the trail, I'm going to say 2 miles. That's
How far is Big Pool, where I might jump in?
So was it 0.3?
the big pool is the next one. It's within 0.3, under half a mile.
I'm jumping in.
Jumping into the pool by Big Pool.
Yep.
I guess that's why they call it Big Pool.
Might have to shut it down after you jump in.
Yeah,
so there's feet.
all the stink. There's gonna be bubbles all around me. So we picked up our lunch, put in our packs because it takes a while. Figured we get some extra mileage. There is a place called Big Pool. Actually, I don't know if it's called Big Pool, but it's a campsite that's called Big Pool. But if you go down the stream, apparently there's a place that you can jump into the water, which is why I was joking about jumping to the water. I'm gonna jump in that from over there.
Hubba, hubba. Hello, trail killer.
One, two. Shock. And sure enough, I didn't die, but there was shock.
I didn't die.
This one has a ton of water in it. What should I do, son?
What, honey?
A ton of water.
Brr.
Oh, really?
Brr.
The salt though. Should I drain it off?
Was it exhilarating?
Yeah.
Cold, but refreshing. I just want to say that I always tell everybody what I like.
Yeah.
And I'm a big fan of it, and I make sure that you know that I really like it. But when I don't like something, I also need to tell you. This rice burrito bowl flavored with chicken from Alpine Air is terrible. It might have been good back in the day, but literally it is not good compared to the stuff we've been eating with other companies. So I'm sorry if other stuff you have is great, but Alpine Air, you need to get your life together with this particular dish. It's just not good. And I'm not the only one, babe. You don't like it either, right? No, not feeling it. I'm not saying it's not edible, because I'm going to eat it. It's just, when you have other meals that are so amazing, and you eat something like that, you're like, ugh. I wasted all that time carrying that thing for that. Not good. Luckily for me and Danielle, Shawn and Sarah were nice enough to share their last bit of
Texas mesquite chicken salad and roast beef salad
by
Packet Gourmet.
Packet Gourmet. They got that stuff on lockdown. So I added fuel to my body, which is what I'm gonna call my meal, and I topped it off with like good stuff. So I have a good flavor left. But we gotta get going. We have 2 miles. It looks like it might rain again. We gotta get to camp. That's kind of neat. We might be able to see it when we go down there a little bit. But that right there, that is not Cascade Falls.
How do you know?
What we're trying to find right now is Cascade Falls. Once we find Cascade Falls, which should be, in my mind, it should be a waterfall if they actually named it, 0.5 miles from there is our Twinberry campsite, which we are trying to get to, like I said, because it looks like it's going to rain. I can hear the water. Cascade Falls is not too far. We got the tent up, the girls did that. We got a tarp up, the boys did that. It's raining, it was raining when we got here. Hopefully it breaks at some point, but until then, we're playing games to see who can change, cook, and dress, and all those fun things where you don't want to get wet, and making this happen. Probably end up cooking under the tarp. Everything dry, changing wise and sleeping is in the tent. And then we'll wake up tomorrow and get out of here. All right. We got everybody in here. It's almost nighttime. I'm actually worried about my dinner because you know how lunch went. And I didn't realize, but I wanted to try this type of food without knowing how terrible this brand was. So hopefully they'll redeem themselves, this Alpine Air. But I have mesquite barbecue seasoned chicken with beans and rice. Pray for me. And
Pray for me.
Danielle has Backpacker Pantry, which we haven't had before, which is Kathmandu curry. Sounds interesting. But in the meantime, before we eat that, Shawn and Sarah have another surprise snack, which is...
What?
Pico de Gallo.
I was trying to let you run
Pico
with
de
it.
Gallo.
No, I saw what you did. It caught me
Pico
off
de
guard.
Gallo. All right, that was good. But yeah, that's the snack.
Yay.
And then they have all kinds of fun dinners too, and I'm sure Shawn will talk
Banana
about
pudding.
it. Wait,
That'll be our
that's a
dessert.
surprise dessert for everybody.
Yeah.
Oh, you're not
This is
supposed to see
insane.
that?
That's insane. That's
No, I
awesome.
told
No,
you
I'm
that.
excited
Even
about it.
supposed
if
to
you
eat it
don't
last
like
night.
your dinner,
I have that.
you have
Yes.
banana pudding.
Yes. All right. Well, that's good. But their dinner is probably gonna be amazing because their stuff they brought is always good. And got a nice little light, weather band radio. Hoping it stops raining so we can go out there and hang out.
We don't want too thick either, but we can adjust.
But I figure the longer it sits, because it'll be sitting for a little bit.
Here goes nothing, man.
Drum roll.
Nope.
No?
Nope. Not lying. Try it.
Oh.
I'm not trying. How could they fuck that up?
Oh.
How could they mess that up?
Oh no, no good either.
It's crazy. It's crazy. Shawn, you're gonna have to try this too.
I'll try it.
I mean, I'm not crazy. This is
I
the
don't
worst
think I
food
could
ever
actually eat a
ever
whole
made.
bag of that.
Nope,
No.
I
I
can't.
think it would like.
I can't. I mean, I really want. I was given benefit of the doubt, man. I was like, they can't have two terrible meals. They can't have two terrible meals. It's impossible.
Mesquite barbecue seasoned chicken with beans and rice.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
Oh,
like
sorry.
literally. I
smell
can't
mesquite.
believe they messed that up.
Smelled good.
What's wrong with it? It's consistency and flavor, right?
too
It's just,
much.
what is that?
Yeah, I don't know.
It's terrible.
It's almost
Terrible.
like I don't think I could finish a whole bag of
No,
it. It's like
Sarah, I won't even make you waste your stomach on that.
Thank
so
you.
don't even try
I
it.
don't know. I mean, yeah, it's just,
Compared to the other food we've been eating, it's edible.
yeah, sure.
You
Okay.
said that about the other one. You don't
Yes,
want just edible
the
on
other one's
trail.
edible. So is this. But like
You want some good
realistically, like
shit.
why?
I'm really
If I have
pumped.
so many other good food
Like, you worked
choices,
hard. You don't
why
wanna-
are they messing up like
and
that?
everything sounds good. Even in the other, the burrito
Yeah, I don't know
one
what it
I
is.
had, it was like
It's
every
like it
ingredient
just
sounded
misses
good.
the mark just a little bit.
Yep, something.
Each one.
Well, guess what,
know.
Bram? We're never buying again.
That Alpine Air.
Yep.
Unfortunately.
Yep. Sorry, and we gave you the benefit of the doubt twice. I am so sorry, guys.
Here.
But it's a no on my list.
We'll stick with some Backpackers Pantry.
They're all right. And
Some Pack of
you know what?
Gourmet.
Pack of Gourmet is the bomb.
That's right.
And I really like. I do
That's
like
the bomb right here.
Look at that.
I like
Okay.
the
Chicken
good to
gumbo.
go.
Yep. It does taste like beans though.
No, it does not.
Good morning, guys. It is Trailkilla. It is what, 5:45 right now. We got up at 5:30. The girls are working on packing up the inside of the tent while we get the water boiling and the food packed and get this tarp down. Now, one of the things I haven't been showing you is that I figured out how to use a bear canister for more than just putting trash and food in. One of the things that Shawn said is you could use it as a stool, which is not new, but I did realize that you could put hot food when you have to wait for it to rehydrate, especially when you're in upper elevations and 15 minutes turns into 30. How are you going to have hot food, right? So they have these bags that you can put your food in. They're like insulating bags, but really, like when you have a huge area that's a big piece of plastic that's round, you can put your food inside of that, even with a hot water bottle, then put it in your sleeping bag or something. And by the time you wait a half an hour, the thing is piping hot. So let me show you that.
Put my Santa Fe corn pudding in there. Thanks, buddy.
Is that it?
That's it.
All right. Hot food's in. All right, let's see how breakfast turned out with this bear canister demonstration. And it was much easier because it was warm, actually. When this thing gets cold, it's tough to push these tabs. But warm Nalgene, which is still very warm. My wife wants that. Shawn's, oh yeah, your warm Santa Fe corn pudding. And Danielle's, I'm jealous of because I had it yesterday. Breakfast hash. Oh gosh, it's so warm. I'll give you the deep spoon. And my granola. But the cool thing is, this literally is all still hot, and it's been over 30 minutes. So this works good. You feel the warmth in there? But you have a glove that's cold, but it's warm.
I should put it on my head.
So yeah, good idea. Another use for something heavy if you're gonna have to carry it. I'm gonna eat my breakfast, pack those bags up right there, and get on the trail. Got some beautiful blue skies this time. Very pretty. Welcoming sun to warm us up because it was a cold start this morning. So beautiful around here. Huh. Alright. This is cool. It's like a... Whoever has this is lucky, huh? What in the heck? Wow. They got their own well.
Cool. Look at the hummingbirds.
Oh yeah.
See the hummingbird there?
What a cool cabin. Wow.
Let's move in. Huh? So let's see.
Well, that was a cool private cabin. Unbelievable. Somebody's real lucky, huh? But up ahead is the giant lake that the town is built on around here. And right now it's covered by a low-lying cloud. Some might call that fog. Hopefully it'll lift up so we can see it though. This has actually been a really nice, easy hike. Almost like we're on a road that leads back to that cabin way back there. But we're getting close to the lake and you can see that the clouds are starting to get pushed off of the lake. And if the girls stop looking at these beautiful horses, we'll keep going. I think they're coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not looking at horses anymore, but
What's happening?
they're voguing. They'll get there. They're having fun. That was a good spin move.
That was pretty solid.
Yeah.
On gravel too, that's like another level.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, here they come. Safari Sarah, she's looking for more animals though.
Danielle Death Doors.
Yep.
Sometimes. Yeah. Stop crip walking.
Right there.
Now, the squirrels are one thing, but those guys are chipmunks. So we're back on the trail. We're actually going straight up now towards our little lollipop stick. We need to get back to the car. But I thought we were going to be able to see the lake that had all that cloud cover, but we turned before we could actually see it. I could see the corner of the lake. It's not worth actually filming, but now we'll be following this stream basically all the way up. So at some point we'll stop, make some lunch, and continue on. I think I found a good place for lunch. This is beautiful. I mean, this looks like something off of a movie set or something. So earlier in this trip I was talking about how amazing the trails are and thanking the Park Service for maintaining them the way they do. I just want to give a big shout out to the Rocky Mountain National Park peeps because they've done an amazing job with this trail. And every campsite we've stayed at has been impeccable. The trail is in great condition. And they cut the trees when they fall. They cut rocks to make it easier to hike through. They put gravel where there's going to be slippery terrain. I mean, this has been a great experience. What a great hike. They take great care of this. So I just wanted to say thank you to anybody who's watching this that worked for them. Good job, guys. And I just had an opportunity to actually thank them. They would just walk by on their horses carrying all the weight and all the stuff. But it makes sense. Now I know how they do it. Now it's afternoon, so there's thunderstorms. That's coming straight for us. And it looks pretty nasty and it sounds pretty terrible. So hopefully we don't get dumped on, but we got to get our pack covers on, rain jackets on just in case. But we're almost back to the car, sweetheart. You did an amazing job.
I'm not done yet.
You are still doing an amazing job.
Look at that.
Oh boy. Sounds nasty. It's so weird. Sunny. Death.
Look over there.
Oh yeah. No, I didn't talk to him. I mean, I'm guessing they're just taking shelter right now. As soon as I get back to the car, I'd like to see how well this jacket actually did in a long rain, and also how well my wife's jacket did, which I will probably put in a separate review video later down the road and not bore you guys on this trip with that. But we definitely got tested, and our boots we are also testing, and they also did a great job. My feet are not wet. So I'll see you guys back when we get to the car, and we'll end this day. You guys did it.
Nice
Good job, man. Good job. Awesome. Good job, brother. Good job, man.
Ooh.
My lovely wife Sarah, Danielle, Mike, aka Trailkilla. It's been great. I want to thank everybody out there for coming along and joining me on this trip. Also, extra big thanks to all of you out there that support the channel by shopping through my Amazon link, syntax77.com/Amazon, or just bookmark the link in the video description below, and a little piece of your purchase will go towards supporting future trips just like this one. Much appreciated. Whew.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Good job.
Did it.
And the sun's coming.
Yeah.
This is even better than high fives.
Cheers.
Oh, finally back from that 2-hour drive. I'm sitting on the porch of our place. I'm about to take my boots off for the first time, and I'm pretty sure my blister on my heel is terrible because it feels awful. I developed the blister on the 14er hike based on some poor lacing decisions, and it carried on into this long loop hike that we just did. Well, I didn't complain about it very much, but it definitely hurt, and I just sucked it up. Sarah thought it'd be a good idea to pour salt on it. She said it heals it faster, something she did when she was a ballerina. Yeah, that doesn't look good.
What? I usually leave it on. Do you want me to
Oh, you're crazy. Why would you do this stuff to yourself? Oh my god! I didn't mean to call you. I didn't mean it. Holy I'm not even joking. I'm not exaggerating. It really fucking hurt.
It should be going away a little bit now.
Oh my god. I think I'm going to.
Getting a salt treatment?
I'm gonna pass
You're
out.
actually raping the couch now.
Oh.
He might also be doing both. I'm doing a salt treatment, and then I think in turn he then raped the couch.
Oh. Oh. Why? It's starting to feel.
Yeah, it'll feel a little bit better now.
I think it's getting numb.
Yes.
Shawn.
Yeah.
Don't ever let her do this to you.
No, why would I let her do that?
Ever I'll never let this happen.
No.
Again.
Good morning, guys. Trailkilla here. This is our last day here in Vail, Colorado.
No.
Don't be upset.
No.
But we're all dressed up to the nine because we're going to the town. We're gonna go see Aspen, and from Vail we can go over the Continental Divide, which should be pretty cool. Amazing views, cool ride. We did it accidentally 2 years ago, me and Shawn, and now we want to take the women over that way and show them those amazing views. And Aspen was a pretty cool place, and we're gonna get some good food, right?
Yeah, burgers, I guess.
I would like that.
All of it.
And some, you know, and some good candy and stuff.
Candy.
Yeah, they
I love
have
candy.
the best candy and bakeries there. So,
Cupcakes.
let's go see this divide. We've been traveling for about an hour, and we are very close to the actual divide that we're going to go over. But man, what a beautiful, beautiful ride so far. If I said anything on our loop hike about Sarah's new nickname, which is Safari Sarah, because she literally is the one that finds all the animals on that trip and on this road trip. I mean, we just saw some like actual rams over there. I don't even know, I can't even still see them because they look just like the mountain, and she saw them and there's a whole herd of them. Check these pictures out. We are finally on the road, the actual official road for the Independent Pass Continental Divide road that'll take us over to Aspen. But it's really hard to get there because we keep stopping. But there's so many beautiful things to see, so it's what's happening, you know? We have made it to the top, the highest point on the Independent Pass over the Continental Divide. It's beautiful up here, take a look. Continental Divide, as Shawn was saying, goes all the way up into Canada, down to South America. We're actually right here in the middle of it. And Zion was saying that this is the highest paved road in America at 12,095 feet above sea level. Now that we've been up, what do we got to do, babe?
Go back down.
That's right, let's go. Aspen, here we come.
Driving over the Continental Divide gave us another piece of nature's amazing beauty, but without having to hike to see it. The next stop was Aspen, and the last time me and Shawn were here, we didn't have very much time to stay in Aspen, so we wanted to have some dinner, some drinks, outside in the streets, and have a great time. After all, this was our last day on our vacation, and we wanted to go out with a bang.
Maybe our chase stop with some beer.
Ooh, cheers.
A vacation helps relieve stress, gives us a change of scenery, provides us with adventure, and helps to bring us closer to the people in our lives. Adventure is everywhere. All you need to do is pack your bag and your friends or loved one and go. The night came quickly, we got home safely, and the next day it was time to go home.
Well, we got through security just fine. We have a little bit of time to get some food. I'm gonna end this whole long week vacation. I hope you enjoyed watching my, my week.
Sarah says no.
Hope you enjoyed watching the week. It was fun for us. I'll see you guys next time.